Charmaine listed. The three committees that Charmaine listed, awards and recognition, membership, and diversity, equity, inclusion, and justice, are going to prep you for applying for those awards so that we can recognize you during Leadership Convention. I'd like to take a moment to introduce the members of the Executive Committee, our Board of Directors, and our staff who have joined us this morning. You've already met Charmaine Posel, Vice President for Membership Development. Next on my screen, Lawrence Claremont, Vice President for Leadership Development.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Bert Miller, Vice President for Regions and Councils.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Making sure I don't miss anybody. All right, I'm going to go back and introduce the members of our Board of Directors who are also with us. We have your hostess with the mostest for today, Denise Nicholas, who is the chair of our Awards and Recognition Committee.
Hello, everyone.
Felita Tutt is the chair of Education Committee.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Melanie Gamble chairs our Media and Marketing Committee.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Tiffany Graham is the president of Duval County Council.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Looking through, trying not to miss anybody. We do have one subcommittee chair who's with us today, and that's Dr. Nicholas Nelson Goddard of DEIJ.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
We're fortunate to have our staff members with us today. Jean Hovey, our interim office manager.
Hi.
Heather, who works with you on membership. Hey. Kimberly, who takes care of compliance for us.
Hi, everyone.
And I don't see Susan, and I think I've introduced everyone. Thanks again for joining us today. If you get through the presentation, realize there's someone on your board who needs to come back and hear about all of these great awards, invite them to join us this evening at 7. Thank you. Over to you, Denise.
Thank you, Madam President. Well, we'd like to welcome everyone again so much for taking time out this afternoon and joining us for our Road to Success Florida PTA Awards and Recognition. And I would like to take a moment to let you know that this committee has the incredible job of celebrating and cheering all of the hard work that each local unit and county council does in spreading our important mission. I'd like to introduce our committee. Unfortunately, they're not able to be on this morning. I hope that they'll be on this afternoon. Salita Wilson is our vice chair, and Wendy King. And then, of course, we have Vice President of Membership, Charmaine Posel. Okay. We're going to dig right in and go to our types of awards. We have 3 different types of awards. We have membership awards, honorary awards, and program awards. I'd like to talk about our honorary awards to start off first. Our honorary awards, we have our History Walk of Fame, and that's for where someone special can be honored by having their name inscribed on a brick that will be added to the Brick Walk of Fame at the Florida PTA State Office. That is a truly beautiful way to support our PTA and to be able to honor that someone special who's just done an amazing job. There is a cost for that, and it's $100. Our Honorary State Life Membership Award. This honorary membership award is given for outstanding service on behalf of children and youth, and there is a cost for this as well, and that's $75 for this award. Okay, and then let's get into some program awards. Program awards, we have many program awards, and that's a majority of our awards, and that celebrates the amazing things that each of you are doing out in our communities. First up, we'll talk about our advocacy award. Then we have a humanitarian award, which focuses on the needs of the community and beyond, showing initiative in community service. We have a literacy award. We have a local unit achievement award. We have an outstanding administrator of the year award. Our safety award that celebrates programs that promote children's safety and well-being. We have special needs students with unique abilities awards. We have the Eugenia Thomas Newsletter Award, which shows outstanding content and layout and newsletter communications and different newsletter type communications. It doesn't have to be a printed newsletter. It could be an e-newsletter that's put out to help get word out to membership. So that's something definitely you want to check out. It's a wonderful award as well. Then we also have PTSA Student Involvement Awards. So we definitely want to recognize our students for the amazing achievements that they are doing as well. We're going to talk about our membership and our DEIJ awards in a little bit. We'll come back to those. Now, next up, why apply? Why would you apply for an award? Because you want to recognize a hardworking board or for a successful program. You want to recognize that one student who's gone over and above, or that individual who's gone over and above, and want to celebrate their achievements and accomplishments in spreading our mission. Showing off. You would like to show off your award in your hallway or your main office of your school. By showing off those awards, it helps to increase your membership, because when people see that you're an award-winning PTA, or they come into your school's front office and they see that award, or if it's a county council and you've given it to your district, when they come into your district office and see that award, they'll ask about it and want to know more about your PTA and absolutely want a member. It helps increase participation. When someone sees that there's been an award for, say, the newsletter, they'll say, you know what, that's amazing. What a wonderful achievement. I would love to be a part of that. And it'll help increase participation in your PTA with your programs. It'll also increase your administrator support. It increases your administrator support because not only do they know on a daily basis how amazing all of you are and how much you give, but it will absolutely show them that, you know what, we've done a fantastic job with showing our students off it and the advocacy that they've done, and that can help even more to gain additional support from them. It'll help increase your business sponsorships by winning an award. When you call up and say, hi, I'm from award-winning PTA, so-and-so. I was wondering if you would like to be one of our sponsors this year to be able to continue this program or be able to support our advocacy efforts. That helps gain that additional support from our businesses and from our community members. And then you also absolutely want to share your successes. We want to share our successes with each other, from the local units to the county council to the state. We want to get all of the information out there, because why keep reinventing the wheel? If something amazing is going on over here in Duval County, we want to share it over here in Pinellas County, so Pinellas County can do it as well, or vice versa, and share it across the state and be able to have everyone be stronger for it. Okay. Now, who should apply for an award? That's a really great question. Who should apply? Any and every PTA, PTSA, council, any board member can apply. Any board member can apply on behalf of a significant program that they've done, programs with specific focus for our anyone can apply for our student members. apply for our administrators, apply for that someone special within your PTA, apply for a supportive community member or business. Those are absolutely reasons who should apply. Now, compliance drive for 5. Now, what this signifies, to be able to apply for an award, we have to have these 5 items taken care of, our administrative stuff. Make sure our bylaws are up to date. Make sure our audits have been filed properly and sent into the state office. Make sure our membership dues have been paid into the state office. We need to try and make sure we pay those membership dues on a monthly basis. Make sure our 990s have been filed and again sent to the state office so they're on file and on record. And then of course make sure that our officers have been filed with our main office, and make sure any new or changes that they're filed with our Florida PTA state office as well. Ooh, I went a little too fast. Okay, now this is, you cannot win it and you cannot receive that award unless you're in it. So apply, apply, apply. Please apply for every award. You don't feel shy if you've applied for one award. You know what? Apply for as many as you possibly can, because we want to celebrate all the amazing things you do. The more you apply, the better opportunity, hopefully, to be able to celebrate your PTA and the great works that they're doing. So please apply, apply, apply. This QR code will bring you right to the Florida PTA Awards website, and that will help you be able to apply. And I believe VP Charmaine has put into our chat the link to Florida PTA Awards. So you can also copy and paste that link to be able to go there as well if you're not good with those QR codes. Okay. Now, how to apply. This only takes a few minutes. It is not complicated. Anyone can do it. Remember, we are all volunteers, so we want to make sure it's volunteer friendly and it's easy and accessible to everyone. So first, what you do is go to the Florida PTA website, and again, Charmaine has put that in our chat for us, so please make sure you keep that and maybe bookmark it so that way you're able to go back to it later. Go to the PTA Leaders tab, scroll down to where it says Awards, select Florida PTA Awards, and then you'll see the awards listed by category. All applications are on another page. So what you do is you click on the award name and the application will appear and will drop down. Fill out the application. It's only 2 to 3 pages. It's not a lot. And then make sure you hit submit. If you don't hit submit, you will, once you do hit submit, you will get a confirmation email verifying the information you've submitted and that your application was submitted and that it was received by the Florida PTA office. If you don't get that email, please resubmit. Don't be shy about resubmitting. If we have a double application, we can just take that out. We just want to make sure that you've applied and that we've received your information. Okay. Tips to help get your application to the top. Okay, so here's some tips and tricks to help you get your application to the top and truly get your application noticed. Describing how your program promotes the PTA mission and purpose is always important. Refer to the National PTA Standards for Parent Family Involvement. That's always very, very helpful. Appointing an awards chair. By appointing an awards chair, this helps that one individual, if you have enough volunteers to be able to appoint an awards chair, that gives this individual the opportunity to truly review all the awards early and consider the awards applications content and when planning your program, so that way they know what to be looking for and be able to put that up there. Review carefully before you submit and follow all the directions. And submit all the requested documents. Sometimes you'll see that some documents are required. Writing responses on another document and saving the information, writing down the responses that are requested on a piece of paper and then typing it into the application can be very, very helpful. Make sure you fill in all the blanks and use the entire official name of your PTA. That's very, very important and very helpful. Make sure you have you want to make sure all that the Drive for 5 that they're all complete and in at the state office and that you're in compliance. And then submit your awards application as early as possible. We have awards applications that can be submitted now. You can start submitting right tonight after this Zoom. All awards are due in by May 1st. Okay. And winning is in the details. Okay. List details about your programs, events, and projects your unit has completed. Give examples, list items that were donated, include any community involvement or collaborations. Include testimonials and specific information indicating impacts. How were the include how were special projects planned and how were they carried out? How many volunteers did the event include? How many attended? Please list your most successful programs and events, but don't forget about your newsletter, your social media, and basic procedures that you do. Add attachment pages if necessary, and some of the awards offer opportunity to upload pictures. We love pictures, so please share them. Okay, and again, and now our previous winners. So we always want to see what other winners have done. This is something we referred to earlier. We don't want to always have to keep reinventing the wheel. There may be a program that you're doing that's similar to a previous award winner, or get an idea from a previous award winner for a need within your community for your PTA to be able to use and utilize. So please make sure you're going to the Florida PTA website to view previous winners and their applications. And now I would like to bring it back to Charmaine, our VP of Membership, to talk about our membership committee and our membership awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. So first of all, thank you, Denise, who is doing a great job with the awards committee. I have the pleasure of filling in this morning or this afternoon for our chair, Wendy King, who is with us but cannot speak right now, but she is with us. Our vice chair, Erin Kelly, Denise Nichols, Gamal Mack, and Terentia Williams, that we call and go by Terry. Next slide. So the membership awards, Florida PTA has several membership awards from whether it's faculty, whether it's our early bird, which if you did not submit for your early bird award, we have one, our gold award, you had to submit before October 1st, silver, you had to submit before November 1st, and before December 1st, on or by December 1st, you would have submitted your bronze award. What would you have submitted? You would have submitted an application if you have exceeded your membership numbers from the previous year. So if you had 100 members last year and you have 101 this year, you would have submitted for the early bird, the silver, or the bronze awards. Founders Care, do we have local units, past presidents that are still supporting, at least 5 of them, that are still supporting the PTA mission at your local units? That's a Founders Care Award that we would love to recognize. Another membership, we have student membership awards. Whether your students have increased membership or you have increased membership, student membership by 10, 20, or 30%. That's until May 1st. You're still eligible to do that. So there's several membership awards that we would like to celebrate. Another one is a community membership awards, grandparent awards, something we always forget. We have grandparents that are working and supporting the mission of our PTAs that may not necessarily have students on campus, but they are doing the work. So we want to recognize the efforts and celebrate the works that you are doing each year. So if you have alongside with any of the other program awards, please apply for your membership awards and be recognized for those membership awards. Next slide, please. In supporting the membership award, one of the things that we have a theme, we've had this theme last year, we wanted to continue it this year because we are great. PTA, the work that we do, our mission is great. Great is Growth, Retention, Engaging Award, and thank you. So what does those mean? The cycle, growth, we want our membership to grow every year, each and every year. The goal of National PTA, Florida PTA, regions, local level is to grow our membership, because membership is the lifeline of this association. So without our membership, we will not have an association. So we want to recognize the growth of our membership. Retention, retaining our members is hard, right? So that's why we want to recognize you with your early bird awards. So when you retain your members and then you add even more, we want to recognize you. Engaging. How are we engaging our membership? For our county councils that may be on the call right now, recognizing what they're doing online, we post, we're in a social media frenzy world right now. As we're posting certain things, remind our local units, hey, that's a great, or other local units that may see other things that other local units are doing. Make sure we give them the reminder that how great their programs or whatever events that they're putting on, how great that they are, and encouraging them to apply for those awards from the state level, as well as their respective county councils who may have awards as well. Award, of course, Denise have mentioned it, and I will be remiss if I don't mention it again. We want to recognize you and award you come July at our leadership convention. So for membership, we just want to thank you for, and then thank you. We want to thank you for the work that you're doing. So come July, we want to thank you. We want to award you. We want to celebrate the work that you're doing to further the mission of PTA. Denise, thank you. You're on mute, Denise, if you're speaking.
We'd like to introduce Dr. Nicholas Nelson Goddard.
Hello and welcome everyone. So I'm here to talk about the DEIJ Awards. We have a listing of the subcommittee on your screen now. So of course, there's myself, as well as April Cobb, Diana Delgado, as well as Veronica Gidron. So we are all working very hard to showcase the diversity efforts that are going on across the state. So thank you for already participating in those, as well as thank you for coming on to the call today to learn more about what we are doing with the awards. So our task is to highlight the awesome accomplishments that you're all making at the local unit level, county council level, in promoting DEIJ efforts. And some details about what the awards that we present are. So we have elementary school PTA, middle school PTA, high school PTA / PTSA. That's where I have my origins within PTA, as well as the county council PTAs / PTSAs. So the question is, who should apply? Well, exactly the same groups should apply to the awards. So we want to ensure that everyone has an equal chance of being represented in the awards that we have. So that's why we have them at each level. And we recognize that the different levels will have different types of activities that they can present and participate in. So thank you. And so some general tips in terms of what we can think of. Can you go back, please? Thanks. Some general tips. If we look back to last year in terms of who won, we would see with Eastbrook Elementary School PTA, they had a PTA's holiday event where they looked at the different cultural contributions that different groups would have, and they had a series of different food stands there. So that was a pretty successful event. They represented the really diverse tapestry that they had in school, and everyone came together. It was excellent. And as well, we had Crystal Lake PTA, which had a similar event with different food stations, but also incorporated STEAM. So they incorporated some engineering, some science, by having different stations that had a series of posters as well as hands-on activities. So that was a successful event as well. But don't think that you have to do something along those same lines. It can be a variety of different things as long as they objectively and effectively promote diversity efforts. They don't have to be specific individual events either. They can be longstanding activities that you perform. They can be specific outreach initiatives. So let's say that you have a group who is underrepresented within your school, or a group who, let's say, feels marginalized at your county level. So if you can show that you've effectively performed the activities to bring them in, as well as to perform outreach, then that could potentially be a contender. The key would be to show that you have effectively performed your task. So to do that, you can document. So of course, like the other groups, we encourage you to take pictures as much as possible, as well as to provide any data. So data is really effective in showing the extent to which you were successful. So if you show that you, let's say, increased the amount of diversity within your PTA, if you show that you reached out to 100 families, or if, like in the case of Crystal Lake, in terms of their STEAM event, if you were able to bring in the Latinos in Action group and translate for parents who don't have English as a first language, then those things can be very successful. And to highlight the awards that we are having our DEIJ event at Leadership Convention next year. So that will be on July 20th of 2024. So I encourage you all to attend that, as well as the other events. So also attend the awards banquet. So they are separate events. So I encourage you to attend both. Every year I attend both. And it's a good opportunity to see what efforts are going on across the state, to be inspired by what's occurring. And to apply, so of course, deadline is the same as the others, so May 1st. So here's a QR code. If you're not familiar with QR codes, to go to the link, you would simply take a picture of the image with all of the different dots and the dinosaur in the middle. So you would take a picture of that, and then it will provide a link for you on your phone. So apply, include as much data, and include as much documentation as possible. So one tip would be to have a DEIJ chair, or DEI chair as the person who would be the main applicant. So that's one tip. Another would be to simply keep a documentation of what you're doing throughout the year, because again, it doesn't have to be one special event. It can be an ongoing effort that you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. And we'd like to talk to you about some additional awards opportunities. Please don't just look at our Florida PTA awards. We have some amazing ones. We have many awards out there, and we're always trying to add more. But also National PTA has awards opportunities that you should definitely check into and take a look at as well. So please make sure to go to National PTA, their website as well, and check out their awards page. Okay, and then we would like you to invite everyone is welcome to our awards and recognition celebration. We are very excited to be able to be hosting this luncheon on Friday, July 19th at the Omni and Champions Gate. It'll be from 12 to 1:30. We will have an amazing speaker. We will have some amazing inspirational stories going on in the programs, and just we will be there to absolutely cheer and celebrate all the amazing things that our PTAs have gone on. So please make sure, again, apply, because we want to be able to be celebrating you. This year our theme is Champions of Change, honoring leadership, advocacy, and growth. So we absolutely hope to see you there. Those tickets must be purchased when you are purchasing tickets for leadership.
No,
So
no,
please,
no.
I'm
I
sorry.
can't.
Karen's just excited. She's getting ready to order those tickets right now. She can't wait to come. She wants me to reserve that table for her. But Karen, you have to wait until those tickets are on sale. So definitely make sure to purchase those tickets for as many of your PTA that is able to attend. You don't have to be an award winner to attend the luncheon. We want everyone to come and cheer, and we hope that you're the PTA that will be celebrating. So please, please, please purchase those tickets and purchase them early. And then we would like to thank you so much for attending our presentation today. We'd like to ask if there's any questions. My email for the awards and recognition chair is right there. Wendy King's email for membership is right underneath. And then Nick's email for DEIJ is right underneath Wendy King's. So please feel free to email us at any time. Or if you have any questions or comments, Charmaine, we can take a few right now, I believe. Is that okay? Just go ahead and put them right into the chat.
Absolutely. And for the sake of time, you can come off mute. We did have a couple that was direct.
I have a question. I'm driving, so I can't put in the chat. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Are we still able to, if I go ahead and register and then decide later by a certain deadline, I can add a meal?
Absolutely. I believe so. Jean, if you could answer that question for us. Or Lawrence?
Yes, this is Jean. Once registration opens, that happens a lot. People decide afterwards they want to add a meal, so we can come up with codes for them to do that so they don't have to pay the registration fee again.
Thank you. That's a great question, Karen. Thank you, Jean. We appreciate that.
We had a question, and just for the sake, just to share it and review of the applications, do you have to have a printed newsletter? I'm sorry, the question was, I'm sorry.
No
Need a printed newsletter for the Thomas B, the Eugenia B. Thomas Newsletter Award. And so the question was, would you need to have a printed newsletter, which you do not have to have a printed newsletter. We need to see a sample of the newsletter. So if you know, in the terms of now we are on social media and virtual, we will accept, you know, newsletters that are done online and screenshots of those newsletters. Our member hub, for example, we will accept those newsletters. I think the system has been updated since then to reflect that.
So absolutely, we love a virtual newsletter too. So please send them in and apply.
Someone asks, is the website updated for awards applications? They only saw the Lifetime Achievement Awards, and that answer is yes. I will actually share what I shared with them privately. If you go to floridapta.org floridapta.org, and then you go to select Florida PTA Awards and click here for all awards, all of those applications are open.
And we hope to receive yours today or very soon.
And that's all of the questions that I see in the chat. So if there is no further questions, Madam Chair, I don't see any further questions, or I don't see anyone online with a question. Did you have anything else on your end, Madam Chair?
No, we would just like to hopefully again invite everyone to attend our awards luncheon and our DEIJ luncheon. And again, to just please make sure to check out those applications and please let us cheer you on and celebrate all that you do. Any questions that you think of, because I know that always happens to me as soon as I'll have like an amazing question as soon as the presentation's over. So please, our emails are right there. Screenshot it. This will be available on Florida PTA's website after today. So please feel free to go back and check it. But we absolutely, reach out, give us a yell. Any questions, we are happy to answer at any time. Madam VP?
Yep, just a few announcements before we end this call. December 13th is our next Road to Success. The title of that Road to Success is Local Unit Nominations and Elections. We also want to give a shout out to our scholarships. Scholarships are open now. Scholarship applications are open. I don't know if Jude is on call, so just want to recognize that as we are on this call. And check the website, check the newsletters. There's the updates every day that's going on. So make sure you're following us on social media and you have subscribed to our our newsletters to get constant contact or member hub updates from our state office communications, Susan Cosera. Other than that, it's a lovely Wednesday and it's cold. It's 12:41.
Question
So
from Felita Tuck.
one hand, Felita.
Hi, Charmaine. I'm sorry.
It's-
All right. Do we have the price for the awards and the DEI and J tickets?
I believe we're still working on that.
For the luncheon?
We do not have it confirmed, but I do believe that we are still working to release that. I'm not sure if it has been released yet. Can we get that back to you, Felita?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
We will get it to you and to everyone. When we make sure we send that flyer out, we will make sure that once that link is active, actually you'll have that exact price. Okay. And then for our goal today is to ensure we can't have an awards event without you applying for the award. So we want to make sure we recognize you, but we need you to apply so that we can recognize you. So we will get that information to you as soon as it is made available. And Karen, yes, register for LegCon. LegCon is next month. January is quickly approaching us, 2024. So it is LegCon. Everything is on our website, floridapta.org. It's also constantly emailed and on social media. So at 12:42, if there is no further questions or announcements for the good of our road to success today, we are going to give you back 18 minutes of your day. Without any questions, if we don't talk to you, have a happy holidays and enjoy the rest of your December. We will see you in 2024. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you.